Some demonic races only exist as psychic shadows, some navigate the edges of black holes, some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, Investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock?
Those are facts.
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exile investigator being brought back? Slim then. You need to decide what the truth is.
Sure.
Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them. Them? I've seen a lot of things, watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumours, a secret demonology research room? Run by someone that it shouldn't be.
Sure.
Where? You should go and speak to Crimson. She'll be able to help. There's a secret in the dead zone, but there's a problem with that, isn't there? The dead zone is off limits. You need the correct key to get in, and you'd be logged. Precisely. What if there was another way in, though? A tunnel, perhaps? What tunnel? Do you like to drink, Investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening? At the best bar in town? A stroll afterwards, perhaps, behind the bar, exploring the world, and what do you find? Who? That's the interesting bit, isn't it? Our dear witness, going where he shouldn't. Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak. He's a very naughty boy, isn't he?
Glad to be back.
So deciphering all that, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use the secret demonology lab. There it is. Finally. I'm so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Benefit from a crime like this.
Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal guards outside of the council building? The council building is awash with evidence, Investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Know anything about the third Holy Seal? Who could get through there? A special lock requires an unusual key. And there's everything. Actually, I want to just check that she doesn't have any more demonology stuff. She doesn't. Good. Goodbye. Cool. So back to Sam, I guess. Thankfully, Sam's really simple to get to. I could use the corridors, but never mind. To be fair, getting over to Sam's quite simple. It's just a big old jump. Whee! There we go, made it. Can we hang out again? Yay! Hell yeah. Oh. Is Night Alone okay again? Neat this time? Whatever you recommend. The ice ball you had last time allowed you to savour it for longer, but it was chilled. The colder the drink, the less you can taste it. I hope you'll enjoy the pure taste of this blend. It's delicious. What are you blending on this island? Night Alone and the Vortex blend. Maybe you can try it next time. No single malts. Blended whiskey requires a fusion of single malts, but on this island, I have focused on serving blended instead of single malts. It is important to practice all areas of your repertoire, isn't it? Ooh. What's Lydia drinking these days? She enjoys a drink while she paints. She chooses something appropriate to her piece. She enjoys all of the different ways of serving. A lot like you, right, LD? There's something to be enjoyed in everything. What about the next island? It's important to breathe the new island in, learn about it, and craft a drink that can only be born on that island. The islands give the drink so much character, don't they? If we make it to the next island. Gotta go, Sam.
Don't think so, LD.
Ooh! Finally! Maybe there's something we should talk about, LD. Something troubling.
Got it.
Do you have something you want to tell the investigator? I'm sorry I wasn't truthful. I was holding that flesh for someone. That isn't original, Sammy. Why do you have god flesh? Yeah, of course. I was asked to store it for someone. It was Witness. Why did Witness ask you to store the flesh? He came to me and said he needed it to be stored. He didn't tell me anything else. Okay. And you just accepted it without question? I didn't know what it was, did I? He just gave me a box and said it needs to be kept a secret. For the good of the Syndicate, wasn't it? Didn't it strike you as suspicious? Witness is an old friend. You'd do anything for old friends, wouldn't you?
Paradise feels wrong.
It is suspicious as hell,
I
Sammy.
am under suspicion, LD.
It's the truth, isn't it? I have no idea. Oh god, witness. You're such a suspicious dude. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Now everybody else has some new stuff to say. Lovely. Better. Back underground. I don't think there's going to be much else we can do here, though. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot there's a massive tunnel. A secret tunnel, huh? We've already been over this. I've just never come to it, or come into it from this side. Oh, there's no music in the dead zone. No. Shoot, it sucks. Yeah, we can't hear anything. So we know that there's a safe in Henry's apartment. The thing is, we're not allowed in. I don't remember which bloody door it was. Was it here? Here it is.
Oh. Got it.
It's the fact there's the safe. I need a code for the safe. I should talk to Henry about it. We can't. He won't tell us.
Sure. Got it.
Maybe when we get closer to him, like after we've hung out with him for long enough, maybe then he'll reveal it. Never really thought about that. Ha. I don't think there's going to be anything I can really glean from over here. Wherever it is. There it is. Yeah, the demon bunker. I don't think there's really going to be anything of interest. Just something we already know. There might be new things here. I don't know though. Used for tomography. Yeah, used to see what's inside of a demon.
Ooh,
The containment crate.
here.
Oh, this is the same one as in the penthouse. Looks like the killer demon came from this cozy little bunker. Oh. High-powered microscope. I never even realised there was a containment crate. Happy it is. Right, there we go. So we found that there's the containment crate here. It didn't get added to evidence or anything though, so... Oh well. Alright, back out we go. Who is that next to Crimson? Oh, just a random marshal. Well, Lydia has nothing new. Doesn't matter, I want to hang out. Ah, shoot. I didn't realise I wasn't high enough. And I can speak with Lydia, then go and talk to Crimson. And then that might be it for the session. Let's ride!
Let's go for a drive.
Think you'd ever go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? Just chatting. This is all off the record. Just chatting. I told you that part of my life is over. Got no taste for it. Do you miss it? I miss the abstract. Ignoring the actual murder part, having a skill to get good at was good. Gave me a purpose. These hands aren't for killing now. You get a long time to think on these islands. It's not worth it. What isn't worth it? Ending lives. What's the point? A life is too important to end early. My line of work was just facilitating another person's ambition. You should be working for yourself, not someone else. What about working for the Syndicate? That's different. We're part of something here, a higher calling. We worship our gods and work for their glory. Not the same as a few coins for a slit throat. What about you? Happy to be working again? I'm the investigation freak. The old nickname. Something to live up to. Ooh! This time I brought you something. Is this one of your paintings? Yeah, from one of the beaches. This is amazing. Thanks, Lydia. If I get an apartment on the next island, this will get pride of place. I've enjoyed our drives, but you need to get this thing solved so there is a next island. Get at me if you've got a question about the case, yeah? Will do. Thanks again. That's it. I think there's 5 levels. A painting by Lydia. It captures the beauty of the island's coast. Yeah, so now I can't hang out. Yay! That's fine. I want to max them out because I don't know if they all give you an item or... like, they might all give you an item, or they might be they might open up enough so you can probe them for more info. Means to an end and all that. I've only hung out with Witness once, so Witness will probably be the lowest. I think Crimson must be near the end, though. I've hung out with her a few times. Well, I kept coming back to her to buy stuff. Oh yeah, I should probably do this first. Witness's alibi. Did you see Witness last night? I heard Carmelina went to visit him last night. You should speak to her. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Can you tell me anything about the Marshals stationed at the First Seal? Already told you one of the guards was Roth, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset.
That's weird.
You haven't heard anything strange about the Marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream, need to wait for loose lips. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her.
Got it.
Do you know who she is? I think it's some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense. I've got something good. Are you buying? Sure. Nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism?
Investigator is here.
Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done.
Sure.
Have you got a copy of the message? Uh-huh. They realised the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Interesting. Carmelina is looking a lot worse. She seems to be behind a whole lot. The third seal. Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal? I know that it'll cost you. Ah, of course. Nice doing business with you. It's a bloodlock.
Strange.
How do you know that? I had my ways, someone let it slip. Who? Aiz Kawami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret. Who else knows? Who can say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in to cosmic fear. Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them?
I have a bad feeling about
Well,
this.
that narrows it down. Do you know anything about how the council entered the penthouse? If I knew the secrets of the seals, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals, I mean, how do they go in and out frequently? Are they in there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing, something to reach to the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach to the heavens? The mountain is reserved for holy grounds, the temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the High Priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided that the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I have evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder.
What?
If a council member they'd be going directly against our leader. A risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything about council members disobeying him, though. If that's the evidence you've got, something is definitely suspicious. Got any product that relates to Henry's father? Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the mists of time? An investigator investigates. The third Holy Seal is a bloodlock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? The Syndicate controlled this island, the citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though.
Who knows?
I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns. I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Aiz Kawami.
Sure.
What kind of transactions? Aiz was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. There's that. I mean, we already knew that it's his father. I'm getting the evidence, like, backwards. Crimson, you got the inside track on demons on the island? You mean
The
Shinji?
investigator is
Let's start with
here.
Shinji.
My ways.
He's a little arsehole, but he's harmless. You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects, as his weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons?
Secrets are
On the island?
dangerous.
I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have got into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it a nice shade of viscera? What do you know about secret demonology labs? You mean the one in the dead zone coded to witnesses and Carmeline's blood vials? Good work, lady. I've been in it, but I don't know how it was kept a secret. I think it was an old panic room Carmelina designed into the island. I've never been in there, but I realised Witness was up to something a while back. He managed to keep it a secret from everyone else, but I have ways of finding things out. Why did he start down this dark path? Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the islands and causes the end of Paradise. I need to find out more. Grand Marshal. These will be the same. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
Boy.
Nothing more than what Akiko says. What do you know about the Fourth Holy Seal? It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret? Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure. It just kind of bubbled up. Someone probably got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it. Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying. Trying to cover their asses, now you're here. Time to uncover some
Nice
asses.
doing business with you.
Go get him, Tiger. And there it is. Hang out. Got time for a chat, Crimson? You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lens. Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought onto the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favourite. Time to uncover some asses. Yeah. Negoshi's helicopter. A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the sea. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? You need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in exile? You guys. The old gang. We live in the shadow of genocidal gods, praise be, of course, but you guys made it better. It was a different time back then. The islands were a mess, but it was us against the world. The Syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened. A lot of good times on the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with, endless possibility. People started settling down though. It didn't end because you got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All of the Syndicate got boring in one way or another.
Have my ways.
Montserrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doomjazz only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind. I didn't realise. I thought we were just fooling around. We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Oh, what a phrase to come back to after cooking. Yep. It's been an aeon, but we can pick up where we left off. If only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing. Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being in exile. I'm not in a place to make long-term life decisions. Works for me. Oh, damn. Remember, this was a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island. Oh. Hey! Enrapturing manga. Manga, even. Crimson's favourite manga, Negoshi's helicopter. It's a story of a mild-mannered designer that dreamed of flying a helicopter through the sea. Nice, I got to screw Crimson. That's 2 people I've maxed out. Yeah, Lydia and Crimson. I want to go back to Sam. Let me just check. Nothing new to say to him. Because he said he didn't know anything new about... Oh, he didn't know anything about the Fourth Seal. And according to Crimson, if they said that, they're lying. Take me to... Paradise Gates. Wait, isn't that where I came from? Pretty sure it is. Right, where's, the bar? Where the hell is the bar? Oh, is it here? Oh, bar through the heart. Oh, bar knife through the heart. There we go. This might be the last one with Sam, actually. Maybe.
Fancy a drink?
Fancy a drink? Of course. You know me.
Fancy a drink?
This is my other blend, LD. Vortex. I trust neat is okay. This one has a punchier
That's
taste.
weird.
That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It is harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you,
The
LD?
investigator is here.
Do you miss being an assassin? Death doesn't interest me anymore, LD. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft, can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Psycho
I
unit?
don't like this.
Every day. Being an investigator completes me.
Fancy a drink?
That's how I feel, LD. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life, isn't it? If someone didn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. That's true, isn't it? I've enjoyed our conversations, LD. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly.
Who the hell?
Is this our last chat? I'm afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, won't you, LD? Always. That's him maxed out. Yay! It's dawning on me that I am kind of getting close to the end of the game. But there is still a lot to do. Like, I've still got to go talk to everybody, max out everyone else, find the last of the collectibles. So there's a fair bit. I kind of want to go here. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, this is where the game started. Okay. There's a bloody thing over here. What a sneaky way to put it. There's a few things over here. Sneaky bastards. I can actually hack into it. Hang on a minute. And I know we have goat. Oh, it's just a regular goat. There we go. Cosmos again. Does that open the gates, or is it just giving me the logs? I've got the logs to Paradise Gates. Let's see.
Investigator
Multiple
is
entries
here.
from Lydia and other syndicate members through the night. Most of the syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. Camera log, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak, arrive. Blood files authenticated, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. Paradise Gates warm-up sequence initiated. Status script called Paradise Gates sealed. Authorization judge. Blood files removed. Camera log, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak, leave.
Sure.
Lydia and Sam started the warm-up sequence for the gates but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. The camera on the Nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid. Good. I mean, there's still a fair bit of information to find out. Probably at least another session's worth. Easily. That's locked. Oh, it goes all the way over to Lydia. Where the hell's this? There's like a thing over there. Wait a minute, can I... Oh my god, I can. What the hell is this?
Got it.
I have no idea what this is. It has a data part though. Starlight can analyze it. Starlight seems to be having trouble processing this. What the hell is this thing sitting here for?
What the hell?
Looks like some kind of audio device. It has a directional speaker that's pointed at Henry's cell. What on earth? MHIAAD, Masahiro Heavy Industries. Syndicate Patent, a device that directs aural frequencies at target for use in riot control and wartime operations. Foreign modification detected. Crystal state drive added. Discovery of death scream trauma by Dr. Doom Jazz. Data type and device memory matches report. Author Dr. Doom Jazz, psychic death scream trauma. This is an oral attack device made by Masahiro Heavy Industries. It directs focus sound at a target in a very narrow cone. Essentially an audio sniper rifle. What?
Got it.
So far so normal.
Test me.
But modification has been done onto the device. It plays a file type that Starlight doesn't recognize. The closest match to the data is a report about psychic death scream trauma that Doomjazz filed on Island 15. Why does paradise always have to be so strange? I should speak to the doctor. That's just another thing I need to go and speak with him about. I'm kind of glad I came over here. After all. I wasn't actually expecting there to be all that much over here to find, but it would appear there's a fair bit. Whee! Zealous! There it is, the Zealous carving. A carving from the birth of Syndicate. Citizens worship, the Syndicate worship, and the gods gorge on the psychic energy. Yay! That's not gonna work. There's a few. There we go. I can't actually believe how big this area is. Yeesh. It's unexpectedly large. Both of these are low down, so should be okay to just drop to the beach. There's one. I kind of want to go back to that fish then, just to turn in the zealot carving. And maybe whatever else he might have. So I've found most of the stuff at this point. I mean, I dare say I have anyway. I haven't got the whiskey. Shoot. Right, respawn. Should put me on the bridge. I now understand what the hell... Yeah, what the hell all the lines were. Darn. I would try jumping across, but I'm not gonna bother. I think I can see where it is. The worst part is I need to go to the pier and then fast travel back over here. But never mind. The pier. Yep. Was that simple. God. Actually, before I leave and go back over there, I'm actually going to go and speak with that fish. See if he has anything else I don't currently have access to. Like if he asks about any other items. And then I think that'll do for the session. It's been 3 hours, so... next session I might just record till I finish the game. Like, yeah, there's still a fair bit of stuff to do, but... it definitely feels like we're getting toward the end with maxing out some of the characters. What does the Zealous carving depict? It shows the birth of the Syndicate. The gods gorged on the psychic energy from worship. There it is. Yes, they do have a taste of that. Where did you find this carving? On the beach near the Paradise Gates. Why is it an important object like that treated like flotsam? It's a strange object that cannot be contained. It moves where it wants to. It travels between islands and chooses a new place to reside. That sounds like an ideal life. Here is your reward. A starlight skin. A thirst for missing knowledge. You've answered all my questions. My knowledge is complete. You know that I'm investigating the crime to end all crimes, right? Don't you want to know who did it? Would it make any difference? You people in your little games. You think you are better than the real world. You scoff at the people you use. You people are worthless. I don't care about the people. Only the culture they leave behind. I'm a demon living on as a ghost after I possessed a fish that died. I have a perspective that you people could only wish for. Well, this has been a real delight. Please enjoy Oblivion and make this island better. The next island better. Ancient battlefield. The site of a battle that tore apart the land. Hordes of demons descended from the skies. Battle makes countries weep. This was no different. 12-hour stream. Yeah. Oh, I got whiskey as well. What? Do you think we drink too much? Of course. We might be Syndicate, but we're still human. Why do we do this? We all have different ways of coping. We are all faced with tragedy every single day. I think we should stop. Are you happy about facing down the dread of being surrounded by unspeakable antique civilizations who all compete for the attention of idiot gods without a whiskey at the end of a day? No. Well, there you go then. Alright, so back to this, then we'll go back to Paradise Gates, get the whiskey from there. Evening Melancholy. A strong blended whiskey that conjures images of a time we think we experienced but in fact never existed outside of a mass hallucination. Yeah, go back to the Paradise Gates, find that final whiskey. I went too far. Oh wait. It might be the final whiskey actually, I don't know. I found a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure I found all of the Starlight skins. I found all of the carvings. Trying to think what else. All of the recordings. And a few other things. I don't want to speak to you. Yeah, my bad. Kinda wish that if I spoke to her that she would just take me somewhere for free, but... never mind. I have so many blood crystals, it's not even really an issue. It was to begin with. But honestly, I do kinda wish that... fast traveling didn't require currency, but it's not really a big deal. I suppose it gives you something to use the blood crystals for. Oh, I could have just done this. I could have just jumped in. Oh well, never mind. Oh, conversations about the future. That's the last of the whiskies. Yay! I like it when islands end. Change is good. Will we have any more change? We're on Perfect 25 now. This will be the last island. Are you sure? No, being sure about anything is a mistake. You never commit to anything, and you let yourself believe too easily. Psh, jeez. So there's the whiskies. Hair trigger. A delightful blend that gives you the confidence to do what you always wanted. But were too scared to. Probably. Nice. So I think I'll actually fast travel to Doom Jazz, and then... that'll be next session. Speaking to everybody again. It is weird that most of this game is just speaking to a whole lot of people. Oh, there we go. I mean, yeah, you get to explore around and find collectibles and stuff, but 90% of the game is just talking. It's probably more like 60-40. There we go, because you'll see some things. Not bad. But that, I haven't saved in nearly 90 minutes. Whoops. No. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this session. Thanks so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, take care.